Well guys, welcome back to Multi PCUs, and today we're taking a look at the cheapest mini PC on the market, and it's the Acemagic S1. Now it's full of reviews of these on the internet actually, and everybody just goes over the features, etc., which I will do as well, but the focus of today's video is going to be who is this for and who is this not for? What are the limitations of such a cheap PC? Because of course we all know it's cheap. So let's go over it. Now, first off, just a quick rundown of the specs in case you've never seen it before. So Acemagic is a brand that makes mini PCs. I've tried the Ryzen one. Now the Ryzen one has a pretty good integrated graphics, so you can play games with that as well. This one, it has a 4-core Intel 12th gen N97, basically the slowest CPU Intel make for mobile, and you can't really play games aside from emulators and just retro gaming in general, okay? You cannot play not even Fortnite on performance mode on this thing. Now, you know that on this channel we like to tweak, overclock, undervoltage, just modify stuff, but on this PC it is simply not possible. It's fully locked. With the Ryzen one, I managed to unlock it. This one, it's not, it's fully locked. Now, the one I have here comes in with a very nice packaging. It has the charger, it has an HDMI cable in the packaging manual, and the mini PC itself. It's full of peel off to do, it's very cool, and the expandability is very nice because the back panel is magnetic, it just comes off very easily, and you can just see the NvMe slot and the RAM slot, so you can just upgrade it in the future if you want, add more storage, or just take off the storage if needed. So it really makes me think about the value for money, because this thing can be had as cheap as $150 if you're in the States, and right now this version in Italy costs 250 bucks, which is honestly very good in my opinion, because if you account for the RAM and the SSD itself, it's already a good chunk of that budget in there, so it's nice. Now the charger, it's a very simple charger, no brick, you just plug it straight into the wall, it's nice. Connectivity, we have 2 Ethernets, 2 HDMIs, 4 USBs, and the power on, power off button. Now this thing has a screen, okay? So we just quickly plugged it with a portable monitor, we'll cover that in a second as to why, and we just took a look at the RGB. You can change the RGB, change what you see on the screen. You have many different options to see basically the gigahertz, power consumption, the time, etc. And you can also put custom images. Unfortunately, not custom GIFs. I wanted to put that chippy chappa thing with the cat, but I wasn't able to. I just put the still pictures. So that's very negative coming from me. But anyways, now that we have the boring and what everybody does part of the review out of the way, let's go over who is this for, who is it not for, and my impression. It's relatively quick. So it comes out of the box with Windows pre-installed, you just boot it and it works. And for office work, it's really good. So if you want to type on it, just do Excel, maybe a bit of Photoshop, light Photoshop, you can definitely do it. It's a 4-core, again, just until 5 or 6 years ago, you would find this kind of performance on a desktop i5, like an i5 4000 series i5, for example. So it's not bad at all for like normal desktop usage. While going on the internet, it's pretty good, pretty smooth. For playback, it works. Now, if you want to just do 4K playback, it will do it. But if you want to do it from the internet, it's not going to be the smoothest, honestly. But for just normal video watching, it's going to be good. So who is this for? What are the use cases that I personally recommend? First off, travel PC. It's going to be a very good travel PC. You can make a travel gaming setup for super cheap. So as you saw in the footage, we plugged it in with a portable monitor. Now those portable monitors, I've covered them on the channel in the past. They are relatively affordable as well. So if you just buy a wireless keyboard and mouse combo for like 20 bucks and a cheap portable monitor for like 150 bucks, coupled with this, with 400 bucks, you have basically a whole portable setup to do work while you're outside of your home, like in a hotel or something. That's very useful, and it's the main use case, in my opinion, for this PC. Another use case is obviously if you have an office and you want to make like a quick setup for like somebody, like a cashier or like somebody working, this is very good as well. But honestly, if you have the space at home, it's just better to go with a desktop. You will have better value for money, unless you need an HTPC for your living room, which is also what I've done with the Ryzen PC, which I've covered in the past, which is also what we've done with the other Acemagic PC. And now in the living room, this thing looks very nice. You can use it as a clock as well, because you can see the date and the time, and the date and time actually keep running even after you turn the PC off if you leave it plugged in. So it's very good. It can actually be kind of a clock. So these are really the 3 use cases that you can use it for. So work with not much space, travel, HTPC. If you don't do any of these, it's not the PC for you. If you do any of these, it's very good, definitely recommended. Please drop a like and a sub, and let me know down in the comments if you've tried one, and if there are any other brands I should take a look at. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.